Okay, more developments in this story. This is all information according to the Enforcement Directorate. Shubham Soni, named by the ED as one of the top management of the Mahadev App, has, according to the ED, named the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh and a 2008 batch IPS officer. He's alleged that they are accepting bribes in lieu of protection from arrest of his employees. Now, the ED sources are also saying in response to summons under Section 50 of the PMLA, Shubham Soni, the man we just spoke of, has sent an email to the ED inter alia stating most of the things as stated in this video. That is the allegation. We'll play out for you what Shubham Soni had to say, the man in question. Take a look. Okay, my colleague Arunima is with us right now to bring us more context. Arunima, Shubham Soni is the man we're talking about right now. Is it correct to tell our audiences that this is the second person who has made a link with Bhupesh Baghel, the first obviously being Asim Das?
Both of them were named by the ED in the same press note, in the same remand application. But Shubham Soni is not in custody. ED believes he is in Dubai. And this video, Congress would say, is politically motivated, but the BJP would encash on it to once again underline the allegations of corruptions against Congress government here in Chhattisgarh. Why is this testimony important? Two important things. So far, it was being said that Rabi Uppal and Saurabh Chandrakar were the masterminds of the Mahadev App betting scam. Now it seems that the duo are washing their hands of the case. They are naming Shubham Soni as the mastermind behind the Mahadev book case, and Shubham himself in this video is accepting. The chronology that he is giving is that I was into gambling, I was operating from Bhilai, and then my boys started getting arrested. One IPS officer, he calls him Verma ji. So this IPS officer, it is believed to be a 2008 batch officer. He introduced me to the Chief Minister. That's what Shubham is saying in this video. It could be considered defamatory by the Congress party. But what the Enforcement Directorate officials are telling CNN News 18 is that the very same allegations have been made by Shubham when under Section 50 of PMLA, ED asked him, ED summoned him, he responded with the same allegations. So therefore ED is saying that this is credible information that he's putting out in the video because he has said the same thing, and that is acceptable in court of law.
If our viewers were to ask Arunima if any of this was true, would you say that it's true? All right, Arunima, we'll come back to you in just a second. Let's actually play out for our audiences what it is that Shubham had to say. Take a look.
ऐसा हुआ कि अब मैं शुभम सोनी बोल रहा हूँ और मैं महादेव बुक का ओनर हूँ. ये रहे उसके डॉक्यूमेंट्स. और ये मेरे आधार डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं. ये मेरा आधार कार्ड है. ये मेरा पैन कार्ड है. और ये मेरा पासपोर्ट है. और महादेव बुक का ओनर मैं ही हूँ. ये आपको डॉक्यूमेंट दिखा दिया मैंने. और 2021 में इसको मैंने चालू किया था. ये उसका पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट्स है. मेरा गैम्बलिंग का काम बहुत अच्छे से चलने लगा था फिर भिलाई में. और ये तो बहुत ही छोटे से काम चालू हुआ था. उसके बाद धीरे धीरे काम बढ़ता गया. अब काम बढ़ता गया. उसके बाद हमारा लाइफस्टाइल भी चेंज होता गया क्योंकि पैसा बहुत आ रहे थे. तो सब नोटिस करने लगे. मेरे मतलब जो आसपास के लोग हैं वो लोग नोटिस करने लगे. धीरे धीरे बात ऊपर तक गया. तो फिर कंप्लेन वगैरह भी होने लगा. तो फिर ऐसा हुआ कि अब प्रोटेक्शन का जब बहुत ज़रूरत था हमको, क्योंकि लड़के भी अंदर हो रहे थे कुछ कुछ. तो उसके बाद मुझे पता चला वर्मा जी के बारे में. फिर मैंने उनसे मीटिंग की. फिर मुझे समझ लो हफ्ता वसूली वाला काम चालू हो गया. अब वर्मा जी से मैंने मीटिंग किया तो फिर उनसे बात हुआ. और ये हुआ कि अब उनको मुझे हर महीना 10 लाख रुपए देना है. तो वो भी ओके हो गया. अब हर महीना मैंने उनको 10 लाख रुपए देना चालू कर दिया. तो काम अब बढ़िया चलने लगा मेरा. और पैसा भी कमा रहे थे हम. सब कुछ ओके था. उसके कुछ दिन बाद ऐसा हुआ कि हमारे लड़के फिर अंदर हुए. अब वो छूट ही नहीं रहे हैं वापिस. तो मैंने वर्मा जी को कॉल लगाया कि सर अभी कैसे हो गया, आपको तो मैं पैसा भी दे रहा हूँ, उसके बाद भी लड़के अंदर हो रहे हैं और छूट भी नहीं रहे बाहर. बाहर निकल ही नहीं रहे वो लोग। तो वो बोले कि चलो करते हैं कुछ। फिर उसके बाद भी लड़के नहीं छूटे। फिर मैंने वापस कॉल किया उनको, तो वो बोले कि भैया लगता है अभी यहाँ से काम नहीं होगा, मैं चलो आपको किससे मिलवाता हूँ, ऐसा करके बोले हो। मैं बोला ठीक है सर मिलवा दीजिए, बस लड़के लोग को बाहर निकलवाना है। तो वो मेरे को लेके गए, साथ में लेके गए रायपुर। मैं बोला ठीक है मिलवा लो भैया जिससे भी मिलवाना है।
Okay, my colleague Arunima remains with us. Arunima, we know that the ED has been investigating the Mahadev App's promoters for months now. In this latest chapter that has connected them to what's taking place right now in Chhattisgarh, the polls, if our viewers wanted to understand what truth there was to these allegations, would we simply have to say it's too early to tell?
See, as far as ED's investigation is concerned, they have already submitted one round of charge sheet, a prosecution complaint as it is called. One prosecution complaint has been filed, and once that was filed, ED's lawyers whom I spoke to said very categorically that part 2 of their investigation will focus on links with Bollywood and links with the political establishment. And just within 2 weeks of that conversation, just as we are counting down to first phase of election here in Chhattisgarh, Bastar goes to polls on 7th. Just ahead of that, this Mahadev App controversy is heating up once again. ED coming up with that press note and saying very categorically that these are allegations that have been made by these two accused. We have arrested the cash courier Das. He has told us that the money was meant for Congress, for political campaigning. But then ED adding that last line that all of these allegations are to be investigated. How was Mr. Baghel reacting? He said, if you're going to investigate all of this, then why are you entering the slander campaign by believing what an accused is saying? The BJP is interpreting it to say that this is absolute proof of corruption of the Chief Minister. Raman Singh, in fact, in his communication, in his interview to me, told me that Chhattisgarh Chief Minister ke ghar tak Mahadev App ka paisa jata hai. So they have been very clear. BJP has been attacking Baghel and his cabinet right from the word go. Whether the voters believe it or not, whether this will be an issue when they make up their mind to vote on the 7th and the 17th, that we will know on 3rd of December on the result day.
Arunima, thank you for that context. It's time for a short break. On the other side, in just a few minutes, more of the country's top stories. This is the Breaking News Show this Sunday evening on CNN News 18. We'll see you in just a few minutes.